Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, our July sub battle is going to plan so far as we are decimating the Raiders report and new subscribers. We've picked up 60 this month. They've picked up a measly 7, but as soon as Mitchell Wren sees this, those numbers are going to go up for Raider Nation. So we've got to respond. Hit that subscribe button. If you want daily Chiefs videos, we are the channel for you. We got some juicy news and rumors coming up, including an update on a Chiefs superfan. Stay tuned. I'm Harrison Graham. Today's Chiefs Report is sponsored by RexMD. Go to rexmd.com/chat to get up to 90% off generic and branded Viagra and Cialis. That link is in the comments and the description right now. Could Kansas City re-sign Carlos Dunlap? Bleacher Report mentioned Dunlap as a prime candidate to sign a one-year deal with the contending team. Of course, the Chiefs are a contender. He played with Kansas City last year. Here's what Christopher Knox of Bleacher Report said. He said, older but still effective pass rushers like Justin Houston, Melvin Ingram, and Carlos Dunlap, all of whom have played for the Chiefs, by the way, are also seemingly ripe for one-year deals with potential contenders. Dunlap got $3 million last season to only play 50% of defensive snaps with the Kansas City Chiefs. He says only. I think 40 to 50% of the snaps is what you would want him to play. And look, he gave you 4 sacks as a rotation guy, 12 quarterback hits, 8 breakups too. He's always good at getting his hands on passes at the line of scrimmage. You like that quite a bit as well. He's decent against the run. I think there's absolutely room for Carlos Dunlap in this rotation to be your 4th or 5th edge rusher. You've got Karlaftis, Aminihu, Dana, and Adike Uzomo. We don't know what he's going to be quite right away as a rookie, but you know, if he's not ready, Dunlap could be your 4th guy after Karlaftis, Aminihu, and Dana coming off that edge position, and he shouldn't cost you much. $3 million last year. I think you can get him for the vet minimum, to be completely honest. At this point in free agency, maybe he's holding out for a little more, but definitely don't think he's getting a pay raise. Like $3 million is probably about the max that he would get once again. And if you could get him for dirt cheap to come rush the passer, play 40, 45, 50% of the snaps, I think that's a worthwhile signing. I still think there's room for one more edge rusher on this defense. Should Kansas City re-sign Carlos Dunlap? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Type Y for yes, or you can type in for no. Let me know if you guys think Kansas City should re-sign Carlos Dunlap. Y for yes or N for no. Is Donovan Smith going to be a bust for the Kansas City Chiefs? He, of course, has had a long NFL career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but Bleacher Report predicted that Smith will be the Chiefs' biggest bust as they went through a bust for every single team. We'll explore that here in just a second. Hopefully I don't get censored for this, but if you want to bust, go to RexMD, rexmd.com/chat, because fellas, do you sometimes lack that confidence in the bedroom? Do you wish you could have a more fulfilling sex life? Well, you're not alone. That's why we're excited to tell you about RexMD, the online source for men's wellness. RexMD offers an easy and discreet way to get the medication that you need for erectile dysfunction without having to visit a doctor's office. With just a few clicks, you can have your medication delivered straight to your door and at a fraction of the cost of traditional pharmacies. RexMD's team of licensed physicians, will work with you to find the right treatment plan, and their medication is made in the United States so you can trust its quality. Plus, their customer support team is available 24/7 if you have any questions or concerns. So, if you're ready to take control of your sex life and say goodbye to ED, head on over to rexmd.com/chat. Get up to 90% off branded and generic Cialis and Viagra and pay just $2 per dosage. They've never offered a deal better than this. It's a limited time offer. Starter packs can get going for our audience right now for up to 90% off at rexmd.com/chat. Check the comments, check the description for that link below, and get going with RexMD. So back to Donovan Smith here, as Bleacher Report predicted him as a potential bust, as the bust for the Kansas City Chiefs. And look, it's possible. Alex Ballantyne wrote this article. He said the narrative surrounding Smith is that with the benefit of playing for Andy Reid and a Super Bowl contender in the Chiefs, the veteran will bounce back from a terrible 2022 campaign. Smith played in 13 games last season, giving up 6 sacks and drawing 12 penalties. And look, we've talked about this before. Donovan Smith was bad last year. He was okay as a pass blocker, but overall, he wasn't good. 58 overall grade per Pro Football Focus, run blocking at 41.5, just bad. Gave up 6 sacks, had 12 penalties. But, and he's talked about this, he played through multiple injuries. He probably should have been sitting out some of those games. Now, that's the question, right? Is that a legitimate excuse? Was it a bad year last year due to injuries? Or is he just fallen off? Like, is he just not the guy he once was, which was a quality above average left tackle for 8 years for the Bucs? He's not an all-pro. I don't expect that. I don't think he'll be as good as Orlando Brown, and he was a flawed player. But can he be 85% of what Orlando Brown was for a fraction of the cost? I do think that's possible and feasible if he is healthy. We know you've upgraded at right tackle from Andrew Wiley to Jawan Taylor. So if Donovan Smith can just be serviceable over there for this year, maybe by 2024, Wanya Morris, Lucas Niang, someone else is ready to be this team's left tackle. I do understand the thought that he could be a bust considering he wasn't good last year, but I think the Chiefs are banking on that being more injury-related than anything else. Now, what is your confidence level in Donovan Smith at left tackle? Scale of 1 to 10. Going to go 6. I do have concerns. He struggled last year, but has several years of quality experience at that spot. So I'll go 6 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. All right, folks, they got him. Chiefsaholic, the Chiefs superfan, has been arrested for bank theft, among other charges. This really has been quite the journey for this character. Here's a statement from the U.S. Attorney's Office saying Overland Park, Kansas man, popularly known as Chief superfan Chiefsaholic, who has been a fugitive from justice for the past 4 months, has been charged in federal court with bank theft for one of a string of robberies he is suspected of committing. Xaviar Michael Babudar, 28 years old, was charged with 1 count of bank theft and 1 count of transporting stolen property across state lines in a criminal complaint filed under seal in the United States District Court in Kansas City, Missouri on May 24, 2023. The federal criminal complaint was unsealed and made public today following Babudar's arrest in Lincoln, California on Friday, July 7th. Babudar will have his initial court appearance this afternoon, so potentially right now, in the U.S. District Court of the Eastern District of California in Sacramento, California. I mean, it really has been an epic story for Chiefsaholic here. Couple of things. One, he slipped off an ankle monitor back in March and has been on the run for 4 months and just got caught. You've got that. And in a larger part of this statement, there are several unaccounted robberies in terms of unsolved where they have pinged his cell phone to the same location of when those robberies took place. So this guy was on first of all, look at the guy. Just, unreal. This guy, producer Coops with me, is on a Bonnie and Clyde expedition. I mean, it's unreal what this guy has accomplished. Maybe that's not the right word for it, but this is wild. I am fascinated by this story. Oh, there's another part of this too. He was apparently money laundering his stolen funds in casinos across the country. I mean, it's unreal what this guy has done, and had to get his graphic here on the show. You just absolutely love to see it. Now, do you guys want more coverage? I mean, if this goes to trial, I might be in. Type 1 for yes, type 0 for more. Do you want more updates on the Chiefsaholic situation? If you do, type 1 for yes. If you don't, type 0 for no. All right, guys, that'll do it. If you do want more Chiefsaholic coverage, subscribe to the channel. We'll, of course, talk about things that matter for the Chiefs on the field and so forth, but I'm just enamored with this story. Let me know if you want more coverage, and we'll see you next time here on the Chiefs Report.